I'm Raquel Rivera from Berkeley College, and I'm here at the Javits Center attending Coterie, and I'm about to interview the president, Tom Nastos of E&K. So what sparked your interest in working in the fashion industry?
Well, I actually started in the fashion industry when I was very young, just coming out of high school, and it was something new and exciting for me. I had never really realized how important fashion was to New York, and it was just something new and exciting. But I kind of started on the bottom, I was 17 years old and I was working in a warehouse.
So what steps did you take to get to where you are today?
I had a game plan from the beginning. I think for most people, it's great to have dreams, but for a lot of people, you don't even know what's ahead of you, and it's hard to imagine where you could go. So I always put a 3-year program together. I say, I'm here today, and in 36 months, I could imagine myself being at this particular place in my career. And that's what I did. I was basically on a 3-year program, and I followed through on it. The obvious is hard work, and I was very focused on what part of the industry. In my case, I actually started out in manufacturing and in production, so I have more of a technical background in the apparel industry, and that gave me the opportunity to learn a lot about the business.
What advice would you give a student coming fresh out of college, trying to find a job in the fashion industry?
I think you have to look very carefully at yourself and what your skill set is, and say, I'm very good at this. And maybe that young student would really be interested in working in e-commerce. E-commerce, a lot of money's going into it. Fashion is embracing e-commerce. So the question is, what's my skill set? Okay, and how does that work for e-commerce or any other type of retail? Or am I really more of a product development person? And once you can do that, then you could really enforce your game plan. I'm very big on having a plan. All young people should have a plan.
So I was walking around and I saw the Shop the Floor booth. How do you think internet and social media is changing the trade show market?
Digital is really revolutionizing our business, okay? And it is just the beginning of a major revolution that is actually happening in our industry. And where it's going to basically happen is first of taking inefficient models that basically existed. And you asked me how I started my career. For the first 30 years of my career, business was basically conducted the same way that it was done the previous 30 years. So the exact same way that we effectively function. Whatever is happening with technology today is allowing everybody, okay, to have a much more even playing field. So today, a small brand, okay, if they carefully use social media, could have greater impact than a large brand. So that is revolutionary, okay? And I think that's going to happen. Shop the Floor is a tool that we're providing to the exhibitors for free that they now could utilize, okay, to communicate with their buyers. And our company, really frankly, now has the largest exhibitor base and larger retail base in the world. So if you are an exhibitor here at E&K and you're on Shop the Floor, you now have the ability to communicate with over 10,000 retailers.
On behalf of Berkeley College, Tom, thank you so much for your time. This was a wonderful interview. So I just wrapped up an interview with Tom Nastos. I've learned so much from the interview, and I'm definitely going to apply it to my future.